then rather than the argument being debated, the person gets debated. So don't even feed into that. Stick to the argument. Sticks and stones. You remember that little thing that we had when we were kids? Sticks and stones may hurt my bones, but words will never hurt me. Have you remembered, you all? Maybe I came from a different part of the world. That's exactly what we need to be careful of. Don't be sucked in. Just keep to the argument. Imposition paradigm. Take your premise and impose it on another. And in this one, Christian theology is seen through the grid of Islam and interpreted accordingly. So therefore, they will look at Scripture and they'll say, this book cannot be trusted because it was not sent down from God. All Scripture must be sent down. Tanzil is the word they use, or nazil. Since this is not sent down from God, how can we trust it? Or, how can you trust this book because you don't have the original manuscripts? Whereas this book, we do have the original manuscripts. So they're assuming like with like. They're imposing on our view of Revelation, their view of Revelation. They would say that this book is eternal. This book was sent down over a 22-year period to a man named Muhammad. This book was completed in 20 years after Muhammad's death, and it has never changed. And we have the originals. Now, we would never make that claim about the Bible. This is not an eternal book. It was not sent down to anybody. It was written by men. We know whose names they are. We give the names to many of the books. And as far as completeness, that's the only category we would probably adhere to. It was complete in its original autographs, but we don't have the original autographs today, and we know that there have been many changes. We are very transparent about it. We even let the reader know where the changes are. So we would never take on that. That's the imposition, and you need to make sure that you therefore don't fall into that trap. Stop it, nip it in the butt, and say, hold on. That's not the claims we make about our Bible. But let's go and look at your claims. Because they have elevated the Quran so high, you can just start whittling it down and just throw questions right back at them. So you have the original manuscript. Show me one. One original manuscript. One manuscript of the Quran from the 7th century. That's all. That's complete and unchanged. Put them right back on the defensive, but what you're doing is you're taking their claims and you're replying to it, and you're not allowing them, therefore, to impose their view of Scripture on you.